boys in my life, so also with friends that I have. Well, he doesn't really enjoy it when I go out for drinks or when I just go out with them in general. I even tried to introduce him to my friends, but the first time didn't go so well.
Yeah. So, just a quick question: do any of those guys have feelings for you?
In the past, they have, but now not anymore. They pretty much moved on. Most of them have a girlfriend already. And I know how that
knows
sounds.
what it is. He knows
I
what
do.
it is.
But I want to say that.
This motherfucker moved his chair.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. You literally can't make it up.
Oh.
I don't get why my boyfriend feels uncomfortable with some of the guy friends that I have. Did they have feelings for you or really interested you in the past? Yeah, some of them were.
You know what's funny is it's always the same kind of story, which they know. It's just because it's convenient for them to have these guy friends. See, they overlook the fact that these guys want to get with them. But come on, you know what it is. You think they'll stop? They could turn a switch off and stop liking you just because you said you don't like them back? Guys are the type to creep around and wait for the right moment, if it ever comes, to jump and get what they've always wanted. And you kind of know. That's why, and I've pointed this before, they will always make sure not to get in a situation with you where you can make a move as a guy friend if they know that in the past or right now you still like them. So they know that it's just because they're ready to take the risk because you provide them with a certain value that they want, right? And so let's stop playing games. But my man Alba knows what it is. He doesn't like the BS, so he's addressing the elephant in the room.
The reason why I left is because if I was on camera,
I know your face would have been horrid.
Listen,
yeah,
I don't believe in poker face.
I know.
I got a tell-all face.
I got a poker face a bit.
I got a flush, and you gonna know it because I flushed out my expressions.
Yeah.
So today's topic, we do a lot of Instagram lives where viewers come on, talk to us about stuff. So if you guys want to be part of one of these lives, jump on our Instagram. Make sure you hit that follow button. Be updated when we go live. We go live a couple times a week. You could come on and talk or just witness what happens. But let's watch a video from one of our lives.
Did you die? Are you okay? Because I do know there's at least two that I feel like I'm not safe around when we're alone.
Look at my face. What the fuck did you just say to me? Wait, we went from feelings to there's two that I'm not safe around. And you disagree with your boy about why?
So I try to just not be alone with them in any sort of circumstances.
In any sort of circumstance.
Okay. So here's the thing, right? Whenever I hear this stuff from girls, all my friends are guys, immediately it's a red flag. I'm not saying inherently something's going on that's shady, but this is my personal experience of what I've seen from most dudes who are friends with girls. When a girl's got a lot of guy friends, a good majority of them want to smash.
Thank you.
Okay? And you can say whatever you want. Even if you got a few, oftentimes they want to smash. It's very common, okay? That's why when it happens, when you break up with your boy, he's like, hey, what's up? He tries to slide right in, okay? Now, I'm not surprised that there's going to be a lot of dudes who are uncomfortable with that. You're constantly around dudes who are tempted by you, right? And we're just waiting for an opportunity. Yeah, it's not great. It's not fun. I'm not saying it's just, but stands to reason. It makes a lot of sense for why a lot of dudes feel uncomfortable about this. And to pretend like, I don't get it. But you feel unsafe around these guys, so you are aware of how they look at you. If you feel unsafe, why do you think your boyfriend doesn't want you to be there? He would be a bad boyfriend. He's like, oh, but you feel unsafe down that dark alley? Well, off you go. Bye. It's midnight.
And that's my point exactly. Look, a lot of people are disingenuous when they act as though they don't know that their friends their so-called friends have feelings for them. But see, there's a lot of things we got to take into consideration when we talk about that. For one, look, man, a lot of girls keep these guy friends, so-called guy friends, as a backup in case you guys' relationships don't work. So as a guy, you should not be scared to impose boundaries because you're protecting you guys' relationships. Bro, I think I've heard the survey being mentioned a few times where like 50% of the women surveyed for that specific survey admitted to having a backup for their relationships. Meaning, if they break up with their boyfriend, they have a prospective guy around them to replace him. You understand? So look, it's not always that premeditated, but let's not act like this is not the case for a lot of situations. So as a guy, it's normal. So somebody tries to gaslight you into believing, oh, that these guys are just friends, then it's not true. And she admits the fact that she knows because she will not find herself in a situation where things can happen. She said, I don't feel safe around them. So she knows what they want. So a lot of these friendships that people want to debate about being, oh, guys and girls, are really one-way situations where somebody benefits and the other one gets the short end of the stick, meaning you want more than to be friends with the girl, but she keeps you as a friend because you provide some kind of value. So if you value yourself as a guy, look, step out of that relationship because you're not winning anything in it. Unless, you want to say that you guys actually have a friendship. I've only seen a few friendships between men and women that actually work. And to give examples of mine, people that I've known for a long time, we don't hang around alone. They have boyfriends, and the nature of our relationships is clearly drawn out, right? Like, these are people that I could count on, and it's vice versa. If they need me, if my car ever breaks down, I could call them. And if their car breaks down, they could call me. But we're not chilling together. That's different. And I'm aware that that's possible because I'd be a hypocrite to say that it can't, because to me, I have female friends, a few, but they're real friendships. But it ain't like that. But for the most part, they're just like the one that this girl is describing.
I'm locking the door. Good luck. Call me in an hour. It's like, that's a bad boyfriend. So, I don't know. I just saw this and I thought it was funny. Leslie?
A shoulder to cry on becomes a dick to ride on.
True.
So, I understand that your boyfriend feels unsafe. On top of that, you know.
Yeah.
You know. You just disagree, but you know.
He knows.
Yep.
Stop.
You know what they call this? They call it the long game.
The long game?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
It's when you plant the seed and you wait for it to sprout. Now, sometimes it never sprouts.
No.
Sometimes that seed never sees any sun.
Sometimes it does.
Sometimes you just need to wait, right?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Like I said, if the breakup never happens, maybe you never get an opportunity,
Yep.
right? But there's plenty of folks who wait.
Oh, no.
I'm going to be just kind enough and just chill enough to just see. And then if anything, oh, what happened? How you doing? How you been? Are you still with your ex? Are you still with your boyfriend? Oh, you guys are broken up? Well, what you been up to? Oh, where do you work? You're still in town? Man, we should grab a bite. I feel like it's been so long. Yeah? Yeah? Oh, hey. Come on, we know what's happening. It could take 3 years, 5 years. Hey.
And then after that, it's
Hey,
bing,
it
bang,
takes
and on the
almost
dot, people
no
leave better
effort.
than-
It
Bing,
takes
bang,
no
and on the dot, people leave better than-
takes no effort. So plenty of people do that, and plenty of dudes is waiting for it. So yeah, I just find it confusing when ladies are like, y'all know what's up.
Yeah,
They know.
she knew.
Continue.
The minute you disappeared, she's like, it's. And before you disappeared, she's like, I know it sounds bad.
And ain't it funny how, let's say you break up with said girl, with your girlfriend, a few weeks later, she winds up hanging out a lot with the guy she said not to worry about. Like, everybody sees the memes about, oh, he's the guy you shouldn't worry about. He's just a friend, and she ends up shaking up with him shortly after you guys, broke up together. Together. Do you really think it was an accident? This shit was premeditated, first-degree murder, my man. So look, once again, not to beat a dead horse, but it's okay to exert boundaries. You're not forcing anybody, but let's not act like these cases are isolated. You dig?
You knew.
You know what's funny? It's like women always talk about how men shit on women, but women shit on women way more than we do sometimes.
Women shit on women?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even want to be friends with these bitches. It's like, whoa. I don't hear guys say,
Like-
man, I don't even have any male friends. Like, I just make friends with
Yo.
females. It's like, what?
I feel like men don't understand women. Women understand women, and
Y'all
y'all hate each other.
Y'all hate each other. I don't understand that.
Nah, B.
Oh, that's
Don't.
You never hear dudes talk about, like, man, I would never be friends with other dudes. It's like, what? I would find that super sus if a guy said, girls are comfortable. I would never be friends with ladies. I'm like, where does that come from? That's sus.
I can't be friends with them.
Yeah.
I can't work with them.
Yeah.
She can't be my boss.
Yeah.
A lot of things.
So that's just funny to me. That's an interesting thing. But hey, these are my thoughts. You have anything else you want to add about the
Nah,
dynamic?
there's nothing.
Because you got a lot of female friends. So you know.
Yeah, but it's a different dynamic. I believe that a man
Is
that
it?
A guy that has a lot of female friends is a different dynamic because of what you said before.
Go ahead.
Like the dynamic is very much different than a girl having a lot of guy friends.
Why is it different?
Because of the dynamics of, guys wanting to smash. Girls want to smash too. I guess girls want to smash too.
Yeah, but couldn't people say you're the dude who wants to smash all these ladies?
They could. They could definitely do that. But they wouldn't stick around if they wouldn't feel at ease. Did you hear that? Most of them don't stay. When a woman, like when she don't feel at ease, usually a girl that don't feel at ease with someone is not going to stick around. If she feels like she's threatened or something like that, she's not going to stick around. And that's pretty much it. Women know when a guy wants to smash.
Thank you.
They know. They feel that. Yeah. That's part of their spidey sense. A woman feel when a dude.
I mean, it's not their spidey sense.
It's not their spidey sense.
It's just perceptiveness. It's perception. People have that, right? They can read kind of the energy and the intent behind what you say. And the reason why he's been friends with these women for a long time is because they could feel that there's no ulterior motives behind his actions, behind his words and what he does for them. There's an exchange of value. He's their friends for real. That's why he has a lot of girlfriends. But for the most case, like we said, most guys, you could feel the intent behind every action. But it's just because they put themselves in the friend zone because they don't want to take the risk to just either make what they want clear and just move out of the situation if it ever comes to it, because it's not reciprocated. So they play the long game, which is why he has genuine relationships with these girls, because either they don't want anything with him, he doesn't want anything with them, which it makes it possible. But like I said, I bet he doesn't just go hang out with these girls on a Sunday night or a Friday night. It's like a kind of a semi-distant relationships, right? He's not friends with them the way he's friends with his boys, right? And look, we're going to leave it at that. I thought it was a great topic to talk about because it's something we see a lot of times. And it's funny that this girl outlines a situation that, to me, represents maybe 75% of the cases where guys are friends with girls, right? If you fuck with the content, subscribe, share, like the video, and I will see you next time. Peace.